They gave him a shattered alien girl just for entertainment, but instead he risked his life to heal. Dr. Marcus Chin stared at the containment unit in his private quarters aboard the corporate vessel Meridian. Inside, suspended in biogel, floated what his superiors called the specimen, a being they dragged from the wreckage of a Zarathi scout ship 3 months ago. She was dying. The alien's translucent skin flickered with bioluminescent patterns that pulsed erratically like a broken circuit board. Her 4 arms hung limply, 2 of them severed at the elbow. The neural crown that crowned her elongated skull had been shattered, its crystalline fragments floating like cosmic debris in the suspension fluid. Entertainment, Director Voss had called it when he'd assigned the creature to Marcus's quarters. Consider it a reward for your exemplary service. Study it, experiment on it, do whatever amuses you. It won't last long anyway. Marcus had been the chief xenobiologist for Titan Corporation for 8 years, overseeing the dissection and cataloging of countless alien specimens. He'd built his reputation on cold efficiency and scientific detachment. But something about this being was different. The way her large, opalescent eyes tracked his movements suggested an intelligence that haunted him. The ship's AI chimed softly. Dr. Chin, the specimen's neural activity has increased by 12%. Shall I administer the standard sedative? No, Marcus whispered, leaning closer to the containment unit. The alien's eyes met his, and for a moment he could have sworn he saw recognition there and something else. Hope. That night, Marcus made a decision that would cost him everything. He began by accessing the ship's medical database, cross-referencing Zarathi physiology with human surgical techniques. The neural crown, he learned, wasn't just decorative. It was their primary cognitive interface connecting them to their species' collective consciousness. Without it, she was essentially lobotomized, cut off from her own people's shared knowledge and memory. Working in secret, Marcus fabricated biocompatible materials using the ship's molecular assembler. He studied the fragment patterns, running thousands of simulations to understand the crown's neural architecture. Each night, after his official duties ended, he would return to his quarters and work on microscopic repairs. The process was agonizing. The alien, whom Marcus had begun thinking of as Lyra after the constellation visible through his viewport, would convulse in pain as he attempted to reconnect severed neural pathways. But gradually, impossibly, her bioluminescent patterns began to stabilize. 3 weeks into his clandestine work, Lyra's eyes opened with new clarity. She raised one of her remaining arms and touched the containment unit's interior wall. When Marcus placed his hand against the same spot on the outside, she tilted her head in what he interpreted as gratitude. "You understand, don't you?" he whispered. Her neural patterns flared in response, a cascade of colors that somehow conveyed complex emotions. Marcus felt tears streaming down his face as he realized she had been conscious the entire time, trapped within her damaged body, aware of everything. The breakthrough came during the 4th week. As Marcus carefully installed the final neural fragment, Lyra's entire crown blazed with light. The containment unit's sensors went haywire, detecting massive electromagnetic pulses. But Marcus didn't care. He could see the intelligence fully return to her eyes. Director Voss discovered them the next morning. "You've committed treason against the human species," Voss snarled, his security team surrounding Marcus. "That thing could have transmitted our location to its fleet." Marcus stood protectively in front of Lyra's containment unit. "She's not a thing. She's a person. And she's dying because of what we did to her. Step aside, Doctor." Marcus didn't move. "She has a right to live." The stun blast hit him square in the chest, sending him crashing to the floor. As darkness closed in, he saw Lyra's form glowing brighter than ever, her repaired neural crown resonating with something vast and distant. Hours later, when Marcus regained consciousness in the brig, he learned that Lyra had died peacefully in her sleep. But the ship's long-range sensors had detected something extraordinary. A Zarathi medical vessel had changed course and was approaching their position. She had called her people home. Through the brig's porthole, Marcus watched the alien ship's lights grow brighter against the stars. Whatever happened next, he had chosen to heal rather than harm. In a universe full of cruelty, that choice had to matter. The Zarathi ship was beautiful, and it was coming to collect their daughter.